to put the words together is so much difficult. But I working, I make money, you know. That's what I doing. Paulo, what's up, my friend? You know speak Spanish? I don't speak Spanish. I speak Finnish. The party is tonight, man. I'm gonna make a tonight is gonna be a party like you won't believe, man. Like A plus B plus equals C. Sí, pero in Dora's life, what happened in Dora's life? Are you good? In Dora's voice, are you good? Pero I'm good for sure. I'm good, man. Everybody they try to take me out, and I come back. I woke up this morning and I'm Mexican. I don't know what's happening. I wake up for the coffee, man. I call my wife and I pick Spanish now. I don't know, man. That's what I gotta do, man. I'm not okay. Please, Chad, don't ask me if I'm okay pero I'm not okay. I never been okay from when como dice mi abuelo, estaba en México, ¿no? Como dice, I'm going to tell you this story, right? So my abuelo, that's grandpa, is grandpa abuelo? Sí. So my grandpa, when I was at in a farm in Mexico, they have a tree. They have a tree there, and the house, the barn, is called barn. And my abuelo, he put it a swing. You know the swing? Are you rocking on the swing? And he used to put the swing too close to the house. So every time I swing, I hit my head. And I swing and I hit the head. And I swing and I hit my head. So that's why I know thinking too much. The doctors say for and my abuelo doesn't know much, so he doesn't know I'm banging my head on the brick. Pero that's why I do this now. I'm crazy. It's okay. That's the explanation I have anyway. That's the explanation I have. Si no, you like it. Si tú no, como dices, si tú no quieres, como dice, I can't talking, man. I can't. Okay? Anyways, there was no helmet because my uncle doesn't want to give me the helmet. Look at us coming above. Okay, I'm going to look at that one. The air from the Cadillac. Yeah, man, pero that's not too far, man. So the air is coming for sure. Osvaldo, the air is coming here for sure, man. I'm telling you. I promise you that one. Si tú no gustas, está bien. Go your fucking way, man. Go your fucking way. I don't care, man. People yesterday they want to message me, Chef, you fucking asshole. Chef, you this, you that. My friend, I don't care. I speak it how I speak it. You don't like it how I speak it. You go to another live and then you come back after. Maybe I speak better for you, but pero como dice that man, como yo todo. You know, I'm a policía and this and that, and the investigation go crazy, man. Can't do that, man. You know? Chef, a big danka. Sí, papi. Viene Vincenzo, ¿cómo está, Vincenzo? You're the only real one. Thanks you. That means too much to me, man. That's the only real one pero this is what you get, what you see, what you get, what you see, what you get, what you get, what you see. This one over here, man. That's what I'm doing, man. People don't like me. It's okay. It's okay not like me. Can't like everyone. I'm 6 feet, man. Pero I know for a Mexican, I'm pretty tall for a Mexican because, you know, the Mexican, they like a little, you know, the little jockey for the horse driving. You know, like my friend Paco Lopez, he's a jockey in a Gulfstream. The little Mexican guys, you know, the little Mexican guys, they do jockey, you know. That's a little of my friend, but me no, man. Me, I bigger than that one. Pero yeah, I kill a horse. If me, I sit on the horse 200. How do I? ¿Cómo dice? ¿Cómo dice que en kilo como punta? Está bien. Como dice, 240 pounds. Yo está alto, está nico. Yo estoy un poquito gordito, no mucho gordito, como, you know, it's okay. It's, you know, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. That's when you say it's comfortable. You know? And this is what the page is supposed to be about, guys. We make serious. We look for the criminal. We look for the victim. And you have to laugh sometime, man. You can't always be serious, want to fight and this and that. So Yeah, man. That's all I have to say. Give you guys a little bit of comedy. Como dice, comedies. I don't know, man. Maybe you understand. Maybe you don't know. You make tamales too? What? What do you say? I don't talk. Yo, good job. Thank you guys, man. This is what it's all about, man. Just be humble, be loved, and let's doing what we're doing, man. Pero oh my god, this one you're gonna give me. Come on, talking to me now. Gonna give me shit. Go ahead, give me shit. I do what did I do now?
Not with you.
Me no understand. I am like I said. Now you guys get the explanation. What happened to me when I was young? Mi abuelo put the swing too close to the barn. And that's enough. What shit is going on?
I want tamales too. That's what we're having for Christmas.
You want a tamale?
Tamales.
You gotta learn how to make them though.
Abuelo, ¿cómo está, papi?
They're talking to
Is
you.
your dad making tamales?
Look at that, man.
Look, starting to make some tamales.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Yo, let's check that out.
Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Got all the masa, the hojas, some more masa.
You should bring me some tamales, Eddie.
That looks so good.
Getting the hot chili. We got the masa here.
Are you guys getting ready for Christmas, I guess?
Of course.
So my kids have something to unwrap.
Yo, Eddie, we don't want you to work. Get your dad a TikTok account.
Ha! Hey, that's where I learned from. That's where I get all my jokes at.
God bless, man. That's great.
Mama, take this over to here, please. Why do Mexicans make tamales? So they have something to unwrap in Christmas.
Telling you. Runs in the family. So,
It was like that Mexican word of the day. No, he was saying, and instead of saying Feliz Navidad, he was saying Police, not my dad. Police, not my dad.
yep.
The police stopped my car.
Alright, so it's about to get real loud. I'm gonna mute myself here again.
Yeah.
But
Police,
I might go
I
live
have to-
later
yo, that-
showing some of the process.
You said what? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was jokes, man. There's this Mexican guy I follow. I fucking love him. He has the fucking best. He has the best lines in the fucking world. So what's everybody up to today?
Well, with the least shade possible, somebody said that their boyfriend, my hub's tia, makes Guatemalan tamales. Listen,
Yeah, he's
put their
banana.
yes, that's crazy.
I don't like it that much, but you know.
Tortillas, man. I had a recipe for tortillas.
I just know my mom's coming at some point today.
I might share my grandma's recipe with you, Chef.
All right.
You're gonna see Chef making tamales on live tomorrow.
So guys, and again, this is not like a public announcement or whatever, but as you know, guys, we have one of my main followers. She was very, very active for a very long time, and she was battling cancer for a period of time. And like I said, I try to joke, try to mix stuff up, guys, but when it's serious, it's serious. And I don't mean to put a damper on anybody's Saturday after a long work week. And for those that work weekends, God bless you as well. But I reposted it, guys, and this was one of our really good followers. She actually, we met her from the Emmanuel Haro case. She's actually in the chat right now. We met her in the Emmanuel Haro case and the Celeste case, and she's such an amazing woman. And unfortunately, God gave her a challenge that she knows she's strong enough to take right now. And but unfortunately, in saying that, she's a very young mom of 5 children. And she's battling stage 4 breast cancer. Unfortunately, they doctors kind of told her there's not exactly much more they can do for her. But that doesn't include Jesus and prayers and miracles. So that's what we're basically banking on. Again, this is not a live that I want to do. Actually, Alisa, I'm gonna invite you up. If you could come up, babe, go ahead. But if you can't, I totally understand. And that's fine if you can't. So please don't feel any type of way. I just felt I want to do this for you, and I promised you I would. So I just want to say, guys, like, so she is a very young mom. She has 5 children, and it's not easy, especially being in America, battling a terminal illness like cancer, and it's very expensive. Her husband is working, day in and day out to just provide for 5 beautiful kids, and her and all this stuff. And so, we're asking for some help, some support, if possible. I put up the GoFundMe link in my page. I also I have a link to. Thank you, guys. I also have a link to her wish list for her children. And this is really on me, guys, and I feel terrible for this. I should have acted on this a while ago. I just get so caught up in the moment with these children that are missing and this and that I really didn't. I should have probably done this a little bit earlier, and that is totally my bad. And I will take all the the negative for that. But it's never too late. I myself this morning, I did my donation. I contributed to her children's wish lists. It's not going to get there for Christmas, but it's going to get there shortly after. But at this point, any little bit helps. So, like I said, I'm not begging. I'm asking kindly. Elisa, I see you. Like I said, if you're able to, go ahead. The wish list, I will definitely. The wish list. So let me just see if K Snaps is here. Hold on. I think she might be doing a client, but hold on a second here. So we have a couple different ideas in how we're gonna do this, guys. Just give me 1 second. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I just gotta do something really quickly, but y'all can hear me, right? Yeah, Alicia Lanny, she's in the chat there. Like I said, guys, she's fighting, man, and that's all. That's all we can say right now. She's fighting. She's got 5 beautiful children, and oh my God, I want to try to get. Hold on a second here. Sorry, 1 second, man. I'm trying to do something. I apologize. I want to. Sorry. 1 second here. Let me see this. Schmurder, if you could just talk for like a sec, you remember her, right? She was from like the days of like Celeste and the Jake Hotto case.
Do I remember when she came up and she told us that they told her that there was not much more that she can do. And if you guys go, I know you're all asking where you can find everything. If you go to Chef's profile, his last video that he did is where he reposts Alyssa's video. She made a video kind of going through everything just recently, and I will say, like, it's hard when you see a beautiful woman and mother, and now she's trying to navigate what she's being told. But as we've seen previously, like, prayers does wonders, and I know that that's hard, but as a community, if we can just keep praying for her and praying for her and praying for healing and peace over her and her body, I really truly believe that that does a lot.
Yeah, sorry guys. I just want to I'm just trying to do something here. Oh, very well said, Smurder. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hold on. Of course, I'm not prepared for this right now, but that's my fault. Hold on a second here. Tree, can you tell your brother to lower that music for a sec, please? Or is that your music? Tell him to
And
lower it.
and I didn't, and I may have missed this, but Alyssa, are you in California by chance?
Yeah, she is.
Is she out by me? I never got that.
I don't know if she's in Cali, but no, I think she's in. Yes, yeah, she's in Cali. Okay. Hold on a second here.
Here, I'm gonna message you. I think you might be close to me. You're in the Bay Area. Okay.
Yeah, guys, this is her beautiful family, and like I say, man, I just want to be able to help in any way possible. She's such a sweet, kind person, and I promise you, like, this is nothing that she's actually like. It took everything out of her to actually like want me to do this, and I'm like, that's really what we do about here. We joke, we laugh. That's her beautiful family there, guys. I'm sorry that the young man on the left there has that TikTok, but I tried to, that's her beautiful family, and that's what she's really fighting every day for. Like I said, God bless her husband. That is every day, doing everything in his power to make everybody happy, help her. She does very much get, very much tired, very much, that stuff really takes a lot out of you. So, and her husband is just like literally, taking care of really 7 people at this time, right? I mean, you got 5 plus the wife is 6, and himself is 7 people. And like I said, guys, the GoFundMe link is in my bio. I'm gonna keep it up there for as long as I feel the time is right. And it's not, and really, guys, it's not even a massive goal, like she's asking for, but we all know like it can get hard. So what happened is there is a link, and if you guys want, please send it to me. I will please let me know. I will share you the link. So the link is like an account with I think it's her friend actually, and her friend is one of her friends is really nice enough to be doing this for her. So she actually made the Amazon wish list. It's actually broken up into 5 different like all 5 of her children. So basically what I did, I literally picked one from each. I picked one from each child, and just like I said, at this point, it's just like I said, man, I want to definitely put smiles on these children's faces. I want to. Good morning, Carla. I want to put smiles on these children's faces. I want to alleviate the least amount of stress on this family and Alisa herself. So, like I said, guys, she may not be feeling so well right now, and that's probably why she's not coming up. But I like I said, man, it's this is what our community. We joke, we laugh. People, y'all might think I'm a type of person, but you know what, man? If you know, man. My heart is bigger than my mouth. That's for sure. I promise you that. So I'm willing to help anybody in any time. But at this time of year, this is definitely the my focus. It's never really too late, guys. We do what we can because we really do help a lot of people, guys. There's like I said, I told my moderators this morning, it's not about the number, but I've literally given out over $1,000 worth of Canadian and American gifts just for this Christmas, because that's what I do. I do this before I came on TikTok for my non-for-profit basketball organization, and children in need. I know what it's like when I had nothing and I really had no gifts to open up for Christmas. So, and especially in a time where, you know, this young mother, this beautiful mother, no problem, Elisa. No problem. And I know like how hard it is at this time for a beautiful young mother to have 5 children and like be battling every day for her life. And you know, the last news she ever obviously wanted to get was that the doctors told her that there's not much more they can do for her. So, you know, I just want this Christmas, I want this Christmas, especially to be the most magical Christmas that her family could ever have. Because, like I said, and not only for her, guys, every Christmas for every family should be treated magical, because in the time and the day that we're living in, guys, tomorrow's not promised. And we really don't know if we're going to be here for the following Christmas, regardless if you're healthy as a bull.
Send me the link to the wish list.
I will. Sorry, the what?
The wish list. Can you send me
Yeah,
that?
I'll send you the link for the wish list. Definitely. I'll do that right now. Just give me 1 second here. Hold on a second here. Sorry. Sorry, that's my son eating cereal if you hear him slurping, but hold on a second. Can you please send me? I will, guys. Sorry, I have to take my girls to the restroom. No, you're fine, babe. You're fine. Like I said, I just felt this was a good opportunity to do this, and I'm doing it. But you take care of your children, absolutely. So yeah, guys, her GoFundMe goal is like it's really only 10,000. You know, in the GoFundMe world, that's I don't think that's a very hard I don't think that's very hard goal to achieve. I really want to push this, guys. I really want to be able to fill this GoFundMe for her, give some make it a little easier for her children. And you know what, guys? Unfortunately, this is just the way the world goes, right? You know, people want to. They don't want to be, helping until it's their door that gets knocked. They don't want, they don't really, a lot of people don't focus on it until it's their door that gets knocked on, God forbid. But, that's why, everybody should be treated, equally and fair. But I'm going to, I don't know, like, is there a way I can actually put this? Hold on. I'm going to try to do this.
Try and put it in the comments.
Can you do me a favor? I'm gonna hold on a second. Can you just make me like a background? Here, hold on. I'm gonna send you both links. If you can make me a background just with the 2 links, this way they will be able to know how to copy and paste it. So this is for the GoFundMe here. Hold on, copy. Okay, so that's the GoFundMe one. And then I should have the other one as well. 1 second. Where's Mrs. Smith? I need Mrs. Smith. I need Big Mel in here. Big Mel. If you can come in. And Mrs. Smith. Okay, I'm gonna send those off, and now I'm going to go to Kelly because I sent it to her earlier today. Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. This is her friend, Prima Rosa. She's the one. Prima Rosa. She's the one who actually. It's on her page, Murder, but we can just try to make it work in any way possible. So the way it is you go to her link tree here, and then in her link tree you'll find that she has 5 different links there. You'll find like she has 5 different links, and like I say, man, yeah, she is beautiful, and her whole entire family is beautiful, and as you can tell, it's a young family. So any way we can help, guys, like that's really what I really want to do. I want to try to help in any way possible. And and I was asking for Big Mel. I do want to definitely I definitely want to you know, say a couple prayers for her and her family. And you know, prayer is powerful, guys. We've seen it. We've seen it with Heather. We've seen it with other people. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you just pray, and you know, God knows what He's doing. God has a plan for everyone. So, you know, and this stuff here, guys, this is all temporary. As sad as it sounds, but this stuff is all temporary. It's when you go there and you rise up, then you'll know what you're really doing. So this stuff, like this is just like I said, man. Some argue this is hell and heaven is up there. And you know, it seems like it's not fair, but God has a plan for everybody. You just pray, pray, pray. I know when you know I was at my darkest times, my worst times, prayer really helped me, man. Like I promise you. And you just gotta stay faithful. In this world, honestly, guys, if you don't have faith, you don't have, you know, it's a little different to live out your life. So I just pray to God that, you know, we can put smiles on these children's faces. I pray to God we can find these missing children. I pray to God these victims, you know, stop being victims, and, you know, they can heal. But in a time like this, you know, Christmas especially, you know, if we can help each other, you know, that's basically what I want to do. You know, and this TikTok community, these are the pluses about it. I know there's tons of drama, negativity, all this shit, but I promise you, like, it's times like this where we come together. And you know, we did it with Heather. Heather, basically, guys, she was pretty much like gone, bro, gone. You know, she had to get like emergency flown from one state to another in a helicopter with the brain excessively swelling, bleeding, everything. We prayed with the help of, you know, God and the help of the first responders. You know, you saw it this week, guys. She's slowly coming back, you know, and that's really what I wanna say. Like, you know, prayer is powerful. Helping each other is powerful. I'm not saying you guys got to live a saint lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we got to sit there and, you know, be the role model. No, I'm saying, like, you know, you want to be a little bit, you know, you want to, you know, live a little freaky. Then you live a little bit, you know, help one another. There's a lot of people out there that need help, and trust me, man, you'll feel good about yourself. I promise you, you will. So this is her beautiful family again, guys. I just feel like when I'm doing something like this, I want to actually talk to you guys. But yeah, like that's her beautiful family right there. And like I say, Piff, thank you very much for donating. That is the link right there, guys. If you guys, that is the GoFundMe link. If you guys can continue to just share that link, I'll appreciate you. I'll appreciate you. And like, thank you very much, man. You know, I'm just gonna play. I want to play a song really quickly, and I believe this song is powerful, because this song was one of the songs that me and my team we went through with when Heather was going through her thing. One second, one second, man. Thank you guys for reposting that link. It means so much to us, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I get it, guys. I get it. You know, I get it. The views go down and up in conversations like this. You know, some may weigh heavy on them. It may not. But it's fine. You know, if we could just, you know, if we gain a little bit just out of today, then that's all that matters, guys. I'm gonna leave. I want to play this. I want you guys to listen to the song. every tear that falls, He's counted them all. Every stumble I take, He still answers the call. I've seen the storms roll in, I've seen rivers rise, but I've never been lost to the Father's eyes. From the chapel pews to the quiet night air, I've seen lives rebuilt by the power of a prayer. The power of a prayer. It can move the stone. It can heal the hurt. It can lead you home through the darkest night, through the heavy load. There's a light that shines on the narrow road. When the world feels broken, the answer's there. Hold on to the power of a prayer. Mama taught me young, with her Bible in hand, son, trust in the Lord, He's got a bigger plan. Now I raise my kids with the same old truth, that faith is a fire that'll carry you through. I've sung for lost, I've sung for the found, I've watched mercy fall like rain on the ground. And I know in my soul that He's always been near, whispering hope when I can't hear. The power of a prayer, it can move the stone. It can heal the hurt. It can lead you home through the darkest night, through the heavy load. There's a light that shines on the narrow road. When the world feels broken, the answer's there. Hold on to the power of a prayer. When you're weary and you can't stand tall, bow your head, He will hear it all. Every word we left, He's always there. There's power in a simple prayer. Soaring, the power of a prayer. It can move the stone. It can heal the hurt. It can lead you home through the darkest night, through the heavy load. There's a light that shines on the narrow road. When the world feels broken, the answer's there. Hold on to the power of a prayer. The power of a prayer. Yeah, He's always there. The power of a prayer. Come on, guys. If that's not one of the best songs ever written about a prayer, I don't know what is. But stuff like this as much as people don't want to believe it, it works, man. It works for comfort. It works for to build your faith and strengthen your faith. For those of you guys that are asking, I know a lot of people are asking in the chat here. So this is one of my followers. She's been following me for some time now. It's the beautiful lady in the middle there. She has been diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. And unfortunately, they were told that there is no longer anything they can do for her. She has 5 beautiful children, an amazing husband who's like working, tirelessly to provide for this family. And so she really didn't even ask, guys. This is something that like we had mentioned to her and give her idea, like, and this is the type of person that she is. She didn't want to do all this, and I said, listen, man, this is what these communities are for. If we could just help and in any way possible, that's what we want to do. So I mean, and at this time, obviously, with 5 young children, a husband who's working, obviously a mom who's not able to work right now. It's very, very hard, guys. It's very, very hard. So, I've made, she does have a Amazon list for her children for Christmas, as well as she has a GoFundMe, which is not even at this point the goal. The goal is not even that much. It's like $10,000. My goal is to fill her goal, and because I know they're gonna use this. They're gonna need this money for for bills and stuff like that when they're one less income now. So I'm here today to ask if you guys can make if you're able to make a small donation, to the GoFundMe, or if you're able to, buy a small little gift for the kids on the Amazon wish list. I appreciate it. And I promise you, if you guys cannot afford it, you matter just as much. Prayers, please, for this family to keep Elisa in your name and her family in your name and your prayers. That's really, that's really all we can ask. She is in the chat right now, guys. She is attending to her children. It obviously is very up and down at this stage in the game. So, some days she'll feel like she has more strength than others. But yeah, guys, I think Kashi Schmurder is on Teacup right now. So I only imagine she's probably getting that link together. But I see you guys. I definitely see you guys throwing the GoFundMe link and, the GoFundMe link and the Amazon link in the chat there. Honestly, guys, like I said, man, $5, $10, whatever you can afford. Every little bit helps, man. You know what I mean? If 300 people donate $2, that's $600. You see what I'm saying? And so that's like I said, man. Any little bit helps, guys. I know what it's like to, have people that are battling and fighting. Like I said, we saw it with our Heather, our beloved Heather, and she's, baby steps coming back. So, but this guy, dude, Hassan, read the room, bro. Like, I'm not battling right now. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Chef, can you recap their story? Yes, I absolutely can. So, this beautiful lady in the middle here, her name is Elisa. She is a young mom of 5 children, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is her husband over there. Unfortunately, she got the news that nobody ever wants. How unfortunate and nasty this disease is. Everybody in this entire world knows somebody who has been diagnosed with that word, right? So, obviously, like nobody ever wants to hear that unfortunate news. Mrs. So and so, we found cancer in your breast, per se. Long story short, you know what I mean? I guess she tried to treat it for as best as she can. And it got to the point where it became stage 4. She was getting treatment, from my understanding. Unfortunately, at this point, there's no more they can do. They don't feel like the chemo and the radiation is working any longer. So pretty much she's just, probably, I would imagine she's working on trying to do like the whole natural path. Yes, babe, come on, please join. Oh my God, yes. Yes, I'd love for you to join. So she is gonna join. I just requested her. So yeah, at least she can explain it, and I don't say something that I'm missing. Schmurder, block this Hassan guy, please. Like
Hold on.
everyone, give me a little gift from Pat. Like, bro, go get a job, bro. Read the fucking room, dude.
Okay, he's blocked.
I sent you a request, Elisa. Hold on, let me try. Okay, I'm gonna try to. It says I canceled your invitation, and I'm gonna try to bring you right back up. Okay, let's see how that works. Invitation sent. Maybe she's having a connection issue. Does she? No. I don't think she needs more followers because she's been. No. She's been in my panel many times. I'm going to exit TikTok and come back. Okay, love, no problem. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, these are the stories that, like, you hate to, have to feel, you hate to get touched by, but it happens to every one of us, every one of our families. And I'm telling you, man, like a lot of times there's been a lot of situations, guys, where the doctors have said certain things. And, with the grace of God, 10 years later, I'm like, yo, I can't believe 10 years ago they told me there's no more that they can do for you. And 10 years later, you see Susie in Walmart pushing a stroller, and you're like, wow, this is amazing. We saw you. What's up, Mom? I'm calling Mind of Monster's mom from now on.
Can you check your text message?
Yeah. Good afternoon. They looked. What? Hey, look. Wow. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. It shows the type of person that you are, you big dummy. This guy's a joker. Guys, this is the type of stuff that goes on in hold on. I was just wanted to throw that out there. This is the type of stuff that goes on in Cadillac. I'm doing a fundraiser live, and this big bully over here decides he's going to say, "Hey, look, trash." Way to go, pal. What's this guy's name again? What's this big dummy's name again?
It literally says Big Daddy.
Yeah, but what's his name?
Who? I don't know who this is.
He's part of that dirty Cadillac community there.
Really? Oh, I guess it's Caleb.
Hello.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm in like a lot of pain right now, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to last on here.
No problem.
Thank you for the gifts, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate everybody with the gifts. Thank you for doing the wish list and the GoFundMe. I appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea what that means for my family. And we've been struggling for the last couple months, and I know everybody's been kind of struggling, but it's just been bad news after bad news. And I thank you everybody for the gifts. And I've been battling it since I've been battling it for about 2.5 years now, and I did go into remission the first year. I did it, but then it came back even worse. It started on my left side, and it eventually went to my right side. I've done radiation, and I've had about 27 rounds of chemo. And then, so I went to my last appointment, and my oncologist basically told me that there's nothing really much that they could do. And they had one more chemo that they could try to do for me, but I had to go see if my heart was good enough for it. And it was, thank God. But I'm on that chemo right now and it's not working. So I'm gonna try, and if there's any trials out there or anything that I can do to try to stay alive for my babies. And yeah. So I just want to thank you all for everything that you guys are doing. You guys are a beautiful community.
And
And
we love you, Elisa, and you know this, and like I say, I just want you to understand we're behind you. We're behind you as much as we can. And like I say, I believe in prayer. I believe in, like, miracles. You just gotta just,
yes,
every day you wake up and say, I'm doing this for my kids, and God will take care of the rest. And I know it's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna be difficult. You just keep going, girl, and we're gonna do what we have to do on our side here. I promise you. I told you this. I'm sorry for the delay. Like, I greatly, like,
oh, no
I'm
worries.
so sorry. It's just I get so caught up in these missing children and all this stuff
Yeah,
going on. And but like I say, I literally made a note in my calendar that today, it's not even just you, Lisa, and that's what people have to understand. There's so many of this situation happening in the world where I
yeah,
literally took an hour of my day today and did all my donations and stuff like that, because I know I'm spoiled right now, man. Like, I don't have to be going through what other families are going through, and I want you to understand. My whole team wants you to understand. We're backing you up 1,000% in any way that we possibly can. We are going to do that. And I'm telling you, you know what? Like I said, if there's, I know a lot of us, myself included, I did and I think we spoke on message about this. I did the Amazon wish list. I'm
yeah.
so sorry. I didn't even realize that it's actually going to come after Christmas now with my
Oh,
dumbass.
no, no
I should have thought
worries.
of that. But K Snaps here, I know you were in contact with her also. She came up with another brilliant idea that Walmart kind of will. You can go ahead, actually, Kay. Like, I mean, K Snaps. You can explain what your idea was there.
I'm gonna change my name to just Snap, so so you don't get me and
I
Kayla
know,
confused.
right?
Alyssa, so I am already in the process. I have almost all. So, and if there's anybody in the chat that would like to donate, towards this, I am doing a Walmart delivery for Alyssa's kids. I have right now we've had a few donations already, plus what I was going to contribute. So, um, I mean, right now I have like around 4 gifts each, but they're pretty decent gifts. So,
Oh, thank you guys so
um,
much.
and then wrapping paper, tape, and name tags for you. So that'll all be delivered right to your door, so you don't have to worry about it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Listen, girl, I would want the same for me, and I think that as a community together, like I always say, many hands make light work. So, the more of us that come together, the bigger it'll be for these kids. And I'm happy to help. We all are happy to help.
And please understand, Alyssa. I know if you're at home sometimes and while the children are at school and you just
I
feel
do,
like,
Kat, yeah.
please understand if you're ever at home and the children are at school, and I know you may not be, have the energy to speak, but just get on that app, click that join, and even if you have to stay on mute to feel like you're a part of this, I'm telling you, like, you are a part of this family. I told you this right from the beginning. Like, I have
Yes,
utmost respect for you, your family. I can share my phone number with your husband if there's anything that he feels we can need, guys. Like I said, I really do want you to understand too, guys. Like, I really had to, like, pull her arm to be like, let's try doing this, Alyssa. And she was so more worried about not bothering people, and that's not really what we're trying to do here. Because, like K Snap said, like, God, if the tables were turned, like, I mean, with the positive community that we would have built, we would have hoped that this could be done in return for us.
Yeah.
So, and like the amount of love that is coming your way, girl, God bless you. And like, it just goes to show that, like, we got you, man.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you, and God bless you guys.
Yeah, I just and obviously you believe in prayer, correct?
Yes, I
Yes.
absolutely
So,
believe in
Mrs.
prayer.
Smith, are you available right now?
What do you want, my baby?
Yeah, I
Please?
am.
Okay. If we could just lead in, obviously you know by now what's going on with our our amazing friend here, Alyssa, with the battle that she's the challenge she's given right now. Can we just bow our heads in prayer? And guys, if you can go on mute, Mrs. Smith is going to lead us into a prayer.
Dear Heavenly Father, please touch your healing hands on Alyssa and show her the power of miracles. Be there for her children and give them strength as they watch their mom go through this battle. Be there for her husband and her family and show them how miracles can really change everything. Continue just to love on her and guide her in the right direction on decisions to make. Be there with the doctors as they make the decisions and heal her. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you. That was beautiful. I appreciate
Amen.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Um,
You're welcome, baby. And I'm going to put you on the prayer list at my church. And there's going to be so many people that will be praying for you. And I do
Thank you
believe in
so
miracles. And
much.
I do believe that God can come through for you.
yeah. So, guys, just to
I just
recap
wanted
here.
to
Sorry.
add. I just wanted to add
I'm so
something real
sorry.
quick.
I'm
I
so
know that.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm taking my daughter to the restroom again. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. I just wanted to add the Amazon wish list is an amazing thing. It's just too late to get there by Christmas, and she has small children that still believe. So, if that's why I would like to do a Walmart delivery. We would like to do a Walmart delivery so that they can have something to be there and open on Christmas morning. There is a GoFundMe, but like I said, if you wanted to do the Amazon wish list, just message me so that you can contribute to the Walmart delivery so that these beautiful children have something to wake up to on Christmas morning.
You're amazing, Case Nabs. I appreciate you so much for that. And guys, just to recap here, because I know a lot of people are coming in and out. We have one of our community family members here, Alyssa. Obviously, she's been hit with that letter C word that we don't usually like to talk on. But however, God only gives to the people that He knows can handle stuff. So she is battling stage 4 cancer right now. And unfortunately, as you heard her say herself, she has tried multiple different treatments, over 27, chemo radiation treatments. I think it's the chemo, correct? Anyways, so yeah,
Yes, Ima.
yeah, chemo, and sorry, Alyssa,
What do you say?
if I remember correctly, your name is, excuse me, your name, you're 35, right?
No, I'm 38.
38. Okay, she's 38 years old.
I just turned 38, and
Yeah.
day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, 38 years old, with 5 beautiful children. Like I say, a husband right now who has to pretty much, it's obviously hard for him himself, and so unfortunately at this point, there's not much more the doctors said that can happen for that they can do for her. But definitely, with the power of prayer and miracle, and like I said, guys, you just stay
Definitely.
strong. Sorry.
No, I said definitely.
Yeah. So and like what I basically wanted to say is, guys, what this is what we're trying to do right now is, like K Snap said, there is a Walmart wish list that she's taken upon herself, and God bless her to actually go ahead with. That's probably why she's dropping in and out of the call right now, because she's getting all that information. Also, there is a GoFundMe. The link is in my bio, guys. The GoFundMe is literally, at this point, the goal is $10,000. I want to do in my power and in, this community's power. If we can do a small little contribution, my goal personally is to fill that goal to $10,000. If it's possible, like God is great both ways. But if not, you know what? Honestly, like every little dollar helps. You know what I mean? Like if you want to do $5, $10, $50, it doesn't matter. like I say, if they are so appreciative, the family, for anything they possibly can get at this time. And like I said, everything, it will be much appreciated. So this is the situation we have on our hands right now, but it's okay because you know what, we got this. We're gonna help her. We're I need Elisa to know she has an army behind her. Look how magical this is, guys. We have Heather in the chat right now. Heather is in the chat right now. A month ago, we didn't even know if Heather was gonna be here. Okay, with the power of prayer, with the help from the community, with everything. This is why, Elisa, everything happens for a reason, man. I strongly believe that your time here is not over yet, and you really got to understand that. I promise you. I believe like this is why these communities are put together.
Yes.
And you just keep every morning when you wake up, as hard as it is, you say your 5 babies' names and you say your husband's name and you say, I got this. I got this. And God's got me. I got this and God got me. And you know what? However happens from there, it's out of our control. But like I said, I ain't any better than you right now, and you ain't any better than me, because you know what? We got to thank God we woke up today, but tomorrow's not promised. So it doesn't make me any better than you or you any better than me. It makes us both humans. And this is shit here is temporary. Our souls go up there to God, and God takes over us, and God watches over all our families and everything.
Yes.
With a lot less stress, Elisa, a lot less stress. So, look at the beautiful love that you're getting in this community. And this is exactly why I said, and I took it upon myself to say, you know what, Elisa, we're gonna try, and we're gonna get you, we're gonna try to help you in every way possible. And like I say, just keep positive, keep strong, kiss those kids, kiss your husband, and you know what? You got this. I promise you, you got this. One way or another, you have this, man.
Yes. Thank you so
And
much.
you don't have to thank me, babe. I promise you, you do not have to thank me. You have to thank your husband for every, waking up and being that man that he is every day, and not giving up on you and not giving up on your children. Those, you could thank him. Me, I'm doing this because this is just my way of giving back to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a little rough around the edges, but it's okay. We ironed that shit out. This is what makes me happy. Makes me happy to make your family happy, make you happy. And just keep going, babe. I promise you, just keep going. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. Those should be the best words that ever come out of your mouth. You got this. And if you don't got it, God does.
Yes. I believe in it, that God is fighting my battle for me. I mean, I haven't been fighting my battle. He's been fighting this for me, and I believe he's gonna win. So all these prayers are just helping me just a little bit more.
Yes, and like I say, even if you just are super tired, even if you're super tired, even if you, you know what I mean, like you don't have the energy to talk, mute yourself up, stick around. You know what I mean. You're part of this, girl. I remember, I remember when you would come up in the chat and give your opinion on the cases and stuff. You're one of us. I promise you that, and I truly believe that if the tables were reversed, the relationship that I built with you online, the genuine that I actually see come out of you, the goodness, I believe you would have been there right for me, backing me up on all this.
Oh yes,
So,
definitely.
right. So this is what I'm trying to say, guys. Like I said, and this is not a show, guys. This is not a script. This is not edited. Clearly, I had to make Jasmine put this all together for me in 30 seconds because I had this. This is how Chef does it around here. Chef don't go off script. This is what you see is what you get. But guess what? This is how it works the best all the time. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I know where I was. I knew where I was, and this is why I'm here, guys, to give back. I've been blessed, thank God. Like I got a great job. You know what I mean? I come on here, but like any little bit I have, I want to give it right back to the people that need it. And right now, we are calling on all 427 of you guys, if possible. Please, let's help our beautiful sister Elisa here, and giving her children the most beautiful Christmas because next Christmas is not promised, guys. But again, it ain't promised for me either. So, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, everybody should have an amazing Christmas. Everybody should kiss their loved ones. But in this time of need, because Alisa can't actually be out there based on, you know, her restrictions for her temporary body right now, because the powerful one is up there. She needs the help that we can offer right now. And that's what I want everybody to do here is just, you know, if you could send a gift, send a gift. But if you can't send a gift, we still respect you just as much. I just want you to pray for her. If you believe in prayer, pray for her. If you can donate $2, big deal. Donate $2. It's $2 less that more that they had before you went on there. So, I mean, you know, Mrs. Smith, Ashley, Kay, Schmurder by Nature, you guys, guys in the chat, if you want to come up and give some words of wisdom or anything, you guys, you know, just you know, the mic is yours, guys. But I definitely want to continue doing this till about 3 o'clock, and then I am going to go to 3 o'clock on this. This is what I wanted to do. Alisa, I understand if you cannot like speak, that's fine. But please, just if you can remain in the box at all times, I would appreciate that. But if you can, I also understand. Yeah, do any of you wonderful ladies or anyone want to say anything? You know, the mic's yours.
Can a mod pin the GoFundMe?
You know, babe, they can't do that while it's so stupid. You can't do it while I got people in the boxes.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna text you the GoFundMe right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does she have a direct Venmo?
Alisa, do you have a direct Venmo?
I'm gonna have to see if my mom has one. I don't have one, but if my mom has one, I can use hers. She's driving. She's driving over here right now, but she lives a few hours away from me.
Zoe actually said Zelle. If you have a Zelle.
Yeah, I would be using my mom's cell as well.
I don't have Zelle, but I have Venmo, and it's easy to set up. If you have a bank account, you just connect it to your bank.
Yeah, you can go ahead and message me, and I can send you the Venmo when I get it. Thank you so much.
Yes. I'll friend you.
If any of you guys want to come up and say some, you know, positive words, you know, we appreciate it.
Chef, I'm gonna be feeding my daughters, so I'm gonna put it on mute.
Yeah, no problem, babe. Go ahead, take your time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Again, guys, for those of you that are just joining us right now, this is one of my followers in my community, our community. Her name is Alisa. She's been following me for some time now, and she's obviously been hit with some unfortunate news. She is currently battling stage 4 breast cancer. 38 years old, 5 children, 5 beautiful young children, and a husband. Who's pretty much doing it all on his own right now. And without saying too much, we're asking for anything that's possible to help. She was told that unfortunately there's no longer anything else they can do for her. And obviously with all that treatment and all those doctor's appointments and trials, definitely, there's a cost to all that. So at this time, we what we really are doing here is trying to fill the children's Amazon wish list, trying to fill K-Snaps, my co-host, obviously, she's also doing a Walmart wish list. If you guys message K-Snaps, I'm sure you know who she is by now. She's pretty much everywhere I am. Wow, look at that, Tiffany. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. So she, and she does have a GoFundMe. The link is in my bio. I will keep that link up at least until the end of the year. So if you guys want to just hit that link, make a small donation. Every little bit matters. Thank you. If you cannot make a donation, you guys are, trust me, you guys are equally important. We just ask for some prayers. So yeah, I see we have Michelle in here. How you doing, Michelle?
Hi, can you hear me okay?
I can. Yes. Hi. Thank you.
Perfect. I just really want to pull out one point, and that is what you said in the beginning of this, is that this type of problem or this type of illness may not be at your doorstep, or the tragedy may not be at your doorstep right now. But one day, unfortunately, as in this world we live in, there will probably be a tragedy at your doorstep. And I just want to reflect back 20 years ago. I put my 2-year-old to bed. I was 7.5 months pregnant. My husband fell asleep on the couch downstairs watching March Madness. And the next thing we knew, our house was on fire. And we were all, thank God, able to escape without being hurt. And our house, it was a complete loss. It was a 3-alarm fire. We had over 150 firefighters at our house. And this gained a lot of attention through the news because there was a house that was historic, built in the 1700s. The next thing we knew, we were receiving checks from strangers across the country. I'm East Coast, Maryland based, and it was the wildest thing ever. Like, my house was in my great aunt's name. I was therefore had a renter's policy. And the next thing we knew, well, our aunt had passed away like a month before this fire, and we never thought about the impact. So everything I had insured wasn't upheld, and we lost everything. And so I know this does not compare to Alyssa whatsoever, but I just want to say that if you can provide any cash, it means the world to somebody who is in despair, whether that's health, whether it's a mental tragedy. But when you have kids involved, it's so difficult. And I love this platform. I love what you have done. And I just like listen to you present her story with just tears. And if you can hear me, I just want you to know that I will be praying for you. I know the power of prayer is so much. I've had a chronic illness, but the bottom line is if you can donate to this beautiful woman, whatever the amount is, please do, because it will make a world of a difference. And we may not know what that impact is, but we don't need to know, because God does. And thank you, Chef, for allowing me to speak.
That, beautifully said, man. And this is why, like, this platform could be like the most amazing place at times, guys. And I'm sorry for the loss of obviously your house and what you had to go through. But
It's material. It's okay.
yeah, I definitely, thank you for being here today to spreading that positivity to our beloved sister here. And guys, when I do this, it's like, honestly, I feel so confident, because it's like, this is now the second time we've tried doing this, guys, and we are like actually the third time, because we did it even once on my K Snaps live, and the positivity, the family, and the troops we got behind us is just, it's amazing, guys. Like, I'm lost for words. Like, I used to watch these lives and be the one donating, and I'm like, wow, man, like, that's so cool. Like, that somebody could put a platform together and have all these amazing people supporting one individual, and the next week another, and it's like, you guys are awesome, man. And I'm gonna literally say this even on Lisa's behalf, on my community's behalf. This is like surreal, guys, that you guys can sit there and take time out of your Saturday unscheduled and still be there, and and help support this beautiful family and this amazing woman. And yeah, man, like, I'm lost right now for words, but thank you, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming up and telling your story. Yeah, you guys are the real MVPs. I promise you that. We got Salt Life here. How you doing, Salt Life?
Hey, I'm doing good. I just want to tell Alicia I'm fighting the same battle,
Mm.
and I have been since February of 22. But nobody's going to write that story for you but the man upstairs. And there's always more they can do. There are holistic things. I know people talk about the Ivor and the Finbin and those things, but I believe in those. I believe in Western medicine, and I'm taking my Western medicine until there's none left to take and no other options. But there are plenty of holistic things that you can do. And if you want to friend me and get with me, I can give you some protocols. A man in Canada went through, it was a different type, but he was stage 4, sent me his entire protocol and all the research. It's unreal what's out there. So don't ever give up. It's all going to be in your attitude and your faith. And yes, we can sit around and feel sorry for ourselves, but like you said, Chef, you could drive out of your driveway and get hit by a car. So you got to put things in perspective. And and when you're dealing with this, you've got to reel yourself back in and know your purpose and do everything you can and have a positive attitude. So, Alicia, if you will get with me, I will be happy to share everything I have and we'll fight it together.
Sorry, can I talk real fast, Chef? Yes, most definitely. I just added you. I did have a few questions for you, but I can message you later and ask you.
Lisa, you can ask them now, love. I mean, just so you don't forget. If it's
Yeah. I just wanted to know. So you're doing like Fenben or
Yes. And I went to Tractor Supply and got it.
and
And you
that's
don't have to pay the hundreds of dollars for the pills.
that's the dewormer, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay, yeah, my mom wanted me to start taking that, but I just didn't know anybody that was
And at
taking it.
our
So
stage, what do we have to lose? We have
yeah,
nothing to lose at this point.
okay, yeah, I did
and
want.
Elisa, if it helps you, I'm in Canada. If there's any
Oh,
way,
awesome.
anything that I have to, I gotta do being local like that. I don't know Salt exactly what part of Canada, but if there's any possible way that I can make things easier for you, I have connections to you. I got connections across both countries. Let me just say that. So I can make it
Yeah,
happen. I can get
thank
someone knocking
you.
on your door within 3 hours in California. I promise you that.
And
So
stressing
Hi.
over it and worrying about it's the worst thing we can do.
Yes, definitely.
Hi, is it Alyssa?
Yes, it's
yes.
Alyssa.
I am so sorry for what you're going through. I'm trying to hold my tears back, but I wanted to come up here and tell you that earlier this year my dad got diagnosed with stage 3, and the doctors are just so ruthless. They honestly, it's truly all about the dollar sign for them. And we were just at this like road stop where nothing else is really helping, so we hopped on to what Sal is telling you about. And his, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on here, but his like tumor completely is draining out. The doctors don't even understand how it's like disappearing before their eyes. A lot of fasting. I don't know if you're willing to try that, but if you've got nothing to lose and you've got no other options, like what do you have to lose if you try it? So please reach out to Salt. You could also reach out to me. And I could tell you what we are doing for him. But his is about 75% smaller, and he just got diagnosed in June. And
Okay,
we
And
are now
diet is a
December.
big part of it too.
I did add you.
Yes,
You have to cut out all
diet, fasting,
processed,
no sugar, no carbs. Like you just gotta fight for your life, girl. Like I
no
said, what else do
processed
you have
food.
to lose? Everything, just it's gotta go. And then iron. What's interesting is, and you could message me and I'll tell you more about it. But iron is not good for it, so you have to stay away from like
Red
red
meat.
meats.
Thank you so much,
Um,
Tiffany.
Lots of like avocado, eggs.
Thank you,
Try to stay
Tiffany.
away from dairy. Like you got to be so strict, and I'm telling you, you're gonna see change. But you got to fight for your life. You have to, because nobody else will.
That's
Yes.
right. Is yours hormone driven?
I don't think so.
It's
HR, PR positive?
No, mine is HER2 positive.
Okay. Because I cut
You can
all.
do this, girl. So many testimonies. You can do it.
Yes, I believe in, you know what, you guys are just making my faith just a little bit more stronger. And I just want to thank you guys for that, because I was losing some faith and I was trying to put a happy face on, and it wasn't really a happy face, and I would just break down and cry.
And you'll have those times, and you need to get that out. People will say, you're going to be okay. You're strong. Well, sometimes I want to say, no, I'm not. I'm not. I need this moment, and then I'll get myself back together.
Yes.
But yes, and you've got a lot to live for. I've got 11 grandchildren. My babies are grown, but you've
Yes.
got some beautiful ones to live for.
Yes, thank you so much. And I didn't tell my kids just because I have faith in God. So I didn't want to scare my kids or tell them something that they would be, like be affecting them in the long run. Like, my mom's gonna pass away, or, so I made that choice not to tell them. But just things that they say sometimes it just breaks my heart. Like, they'll be like, oh yeah, next time or next year, and I just start breaking down and crying, like, to myself, like, am I gonna be here next year, like.
Can I ask you, when were you diagnosed?
July 18th and 23.
And you were diagnosed stage 4?
I was diagnosed stage 2, and then within weeks, I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks, I was stage 4.
So you did you have a mastectomy?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't either. I wasn't able to, because my first diagnosis was stage 4.
Yeah, I wasn't able to either. Do you
Yeah.
mind me asking? So, what type of cancer do you have?
Mine's HR/PR positive inflammatory breast cancer. It was in my
Okay.
left breast, but it's in places in my bones, my clavicle, but my L7 has shrunk. My right arm, where I had it in the bone, has shrunk. It's now in my liver, which is giving me a fit. But
Yeah.
I did have a procedure called histotripsy that's very new, and they blasted one of the tumors, and it is where they blasted it, it is shrinking the other tumors. It's just a matter of getting them there.
Can I ask, what do you mean by blasted?
It's kind of like a kidney stone, how they blast a kidney stone. It's a very new procedure. There's only 23 places in the world that do it, but there happened to be one in Georgia, where I am, that did it. They use ultrasonic waves, and they put this machine over you. The best I can tell, because I was put to sleep, but then they hone in on the tumor, depending on where it is. I had several, so they just took the largest one that was kind of wrapping around the organs and stuff, and they blasted it. And when they blast it, the theory is that blasting that, those things are floating around in there, and it's also taking care of other tumors that are in there.
Oh, wow.
And I've been back for 2 MRIs. I had it done in June, and it did work. Now I've got some more tumors on the other side that are giving me fits, but they're not large enough to blast yet, which I guess is a good thing, because I'm stable. So things are shrinking, and I'm stable. It's not growing. So I'm in a good place. But
That's
I'm taking Orserdu, which is a hormone blocker chemo pill.
okay. Um, yeah. So, my cancer is IBC, inflammatory breast cancer.
Uh-huh.
It sounded kind of like yours,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, it's a really rare type of cancer, and they find it with mostly like young people, around like ages 25 to 40,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason why they find it so late. So they usually find this type of cancer really late. God bless you. God bless you. Because it gets misdiagnosed and not a lot of doctors know about it. And so they'll misdiagnose it for, what is that called? Excuse me, I have chemo brain so much, so I
That's
forget.
very true.
Yeah. They have, bless you, baby. They misdiagnose it for, what is it called? You know, when you're pregnant and you have like a blocked milk duct.
Uh-huh.
And another one was, yeah, baby, I'll put it on.
Claw ducts.
Yeah,
Where are
clogged
you
duct.
located?
I'm in Northern California.
Has it spread to your liver?
It did go to my liver. It went to my spine, but I went into remission like a few months after I had got diagnosed. I went into remission, and then I was doing the. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, you want to get the fork? The fork? Sorry, I'm making my.
Take your time, no problem.
So it was no evidence detected, because that's the unfortunate thing with us that have stage 4. We're never in remission. It's
Yeah.
just no evidence detected.
Yes.
But you're always going to have it, even though it's not
Absolutely.
active.
Absolutely, yes. And you always have to be doing chemo. You always have to be doing chemo for the rest of your life. And,
Right.
And were you allowed to have? You said you weren't allowed to have.
Mastectomy, no.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't allowed to have it either, just because it was stage 4 already. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you on mute really fast because I'm making my
No
daughter.
problem. No problem. And Salt, God bless you, and God bless everyone else who's going through this. And I really, really, I really, really pray for you as well. And I think I love your state of mind right now. It's just amazing to know how you are doing this. But I still, like, at this time, I can tell this is you and this is the cancer, which to me, I like that, where you've got over that hump to be like, you know what, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything.
Right.
Fuck this. No. I'm on top, motherfucker. You're going to sit at the bottom there. I'm going to tell you what's going on here. Y'all want to try to get up top, but I'm going to keep jumping. I'm going to keep climbing one step over you. So I love that about you. God bless you. Like I say, I am also a firm believer that God only gives things to the people that they know can handle it. And this is a perfect example, man. I feel like right now you're beating the shit out of this thing right now, and you keep fighting and you keep staying positive like that, because God bless you, man. And you are exactly right. And Elisa, I want to tell you the same thing, love. Like, please, I know, as crazy as that sounds, our minds just go there, where
They
it's
do.
like, oh, but I may not be here next Christmas. Well, guess what?
You
I
can't
don't
do
know if
that.
I'm going to be here next Christmas.
And
I can leave my house right now and get hit by a car and die. Like, so it's just be thankful for live in the moment. Save for tomorrow, sure. Save a couple dollars for tomorrow, but live in the moment.
You got
Because
to keep your head and mind strong, because it will take you to some deep, dark places. And I find myself sometimes, because I live by myself, and, I'll start crying and I'll be like, Jody, stop. This could happen to anybody. You could go,
exactly.
and you just have to put it in perspective. And I'm very competitive. I was a college athlete. And so I think that's part of it. I told my kids, my obituary will not say she lost her battle to cancer. I am
Amen.
not losing anything.
Listen, I thought my mom was strong as bull, guys, and this is a true story. I lost my friend on Sunday night. Unfortunately, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time, took a you-know-what to the chest, and he, let's just say, the bullet didn't just, it got him. I'm explaining to my family, my children right now, that, Uncle Shamar just got taken out, and this is July 2023. July 2023, July 2023 on the 23rd date. Okay. So I'm explaining, and my son was playing with him the day before. He was playing basketball with him. He just happened to go out that night with his friends and whatnot. Shit got ugly. You know, we got a phone call the next day. He unfortunately, tragically lost his life. On Monday now, you know, where we're dealing with it. I'm getting everything organized. On Wednesday, I'm out because I run a basketball organization. Like I do online here, guys, I also do, like, you know, in real life. I got together, I went to go buy a sympathy card. I was going to get the teammates and everybody to sign it. If they can put a donation in it, we were going to give it to the family. When I got into that dollar store to buy when I got into the dollar store to buy that card, my phone rings and it's my sister, frantic as ever, beside herself and saying, Chef, you need to get to the hospital right now. Mom's in cardiac arrest. We don't know if she's gonna make it. I'm like, is this fucking real life right now, guys? God, like, really, man? Like, and sometimes, like you say, Saul, you question it, right? You question God, you question certain things because you feel like, how can this happen to someone so young, leaving, you know? But again, God has a plan for all of us. And just to go back to my story now, that Wednesday, from going to buy a sympathy card for my friend, I'm now at the hospital in you know in emergency, and my mom had a massive heart attack and died. Okay. Like, so what I'm saying is we would sit at Christmases, at Thanksgivings, at birthdays. My mom was one who didn't give a fuck about nothing in this world. It was everybody else's problem but yours. Nothing. Didn't care about anything. Always threw the problems on her children. Always made so we're like, this, you know, and we always, and guys, we said it like this, so please don't take it the wrong way. We're like, this bitch is gonna live forever.
Yeah.
We got all her problems. She ain't got a goddamn problem in this world. Well, you know what? Just like that, guys. Just like that. Felt sick, felt a tummy ache on the Monday. On the Wednesday, she was gone, 67 years old. So what I'm trying to say is she wasn't saying, thinking about, am I going to be here for next Christmas or this and that? Because it's not where your mind goes. But just like in the blink of an eye, Alisa, I want you to understand it's possible. So if we can take anything if we can take anything out of today, besides the support and the love that, you know, we're giving you and your family right now, you're part of Chef's community, okay? And I hope you're listening. There's no more sissy Alisa here. It's all about tough Alisa.
Yes.
You're gonna beat this shit up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wake up every morning and be like, I'm fucking. I got this.
As you lick that Ivor off your wrist.
Right?
As
Yeah.
you squirt a dose of Ivor on
What?
your wrist and lick it off on the back
I'm
of your
losing
hand.
faith? What? I'm not losing. What? Faith? Fuck that shit. I ain't losing shit. But sit back, Cancer. I got you. I'm in charge here. This is my fucking body.
Yeah.
And just, sorry to be vulgar. I know your kids are there. I apologize. But, you know, like, I just, like, just keep it up, girl. You got this. I promise you got this.
And
You
work
got
at getting
this.
your body in an
And
alkaline
just keep
state.
it going, man.
I was actually in the beginning of all this. I was exactly like that, and I don't know what you know. I don't know if it was my pain just started getting worse, and then, or I don't know what brought me to be more
You
like
know,
how
you're
I am
human. You're
now.
human, and those moments are going to come. There's a
Yeah.
reason why. You know, respectfully, there's depression. There's certain feelings. There's a reason. That stuff is real life. So it's, you know, you have to fight back to the fact of, you know, feeling a type of way because you feel like, why, God? Why does it have to be me? Why can't it be fucking Jake Haro? Why can't it fucking be Rebecca Haro? You know what I'm saying? Why does it have to be me? Well, guess what? God knows why it has to be
Not for
you.
you to question. Yep.
God knows why it has to be you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you could say is God might know you're better off than the ones that are not here. And I
You're
had the
going to be
same
an
questions. I
example
have
for
a
your
piece of
girls.
I have the same questions. I have a fucking deadbeat dad, scumbag piece of shit. Excuse my language. I just get so fired up. Okay, doesn't even know who my kids are, my nephews are. Never been there for our family. And you know what? I said, why does it have to be? Even though my mom was a crazy, you know what? She still fought for my children. My children, for whatever reason, they still love their grandma, and it was hard and tough on them. But you know what? My cousin pulled me over one day because I got nervous, and he's like, chef. He's like, listen, some people have to stay here. And I said, what do you mean? Why would you take the good ones? Because they got to stay and suffer for what they've done. The ones that get taken to when God calls your name, he calls your name for a reason. And he's calling your name to go to that next internal life up there, and you're gonna live stress free. And this is all true, guys. I'm telling you, you gotta stay 100%. 100%. I want to play this beautiful song. Nobody has to leave, guys. This is one of the songs we played for, Heather. We played this song for a lot. It's a very uplifting song, and I need you guys to listen to the words just to kind of break this up a bit. And yeah, man, you guys are amazing, guys. If you guys can continue to just like the live, I have my GoFundMe link in the bio. K Snaps is there with the Walmart wish list. We're gonna keep going for as long as at least till 3 o'clock. I definitely want to play this song. If you guys could just mute up and listen and take it all in. This is another beautiful song I want to play for you guys. Listen to the words. Listen to the words, guys. The words are powerful, man. I promise you, they're so powerful. Jesus. Oh, Tell you, man, it's powerful, guys. It's out there and it's real and it helps. I promise you, it helps. I promise you. And we have Dana. How are you?
Good morning. So I didn't know what was going on. I had one of my followers to reach out to me.
Appreciate you.
So is the young lady who was diagnosed in here?
Yes, she's actually here. She's the top box there. Yeah.
Okay. So hi, my name is Dana. I'm not sure how old you are or what. Could you tell what type of cancer you were diagnosed with? But I do have high hopes for you, and I want to tell you why. So I'll just tell you. So my daughter is 23 years old. Back in March, my daughter was diagnosed with stage 4 uterine cancer that had metastasized to her lungs. Her name is Maddie. She was given 2 to 6 months to live. You know, never what a mom wants to hear. I'm going to tell you, is it Alyssa? Alyssa is your name? Okay. I want you to stay strong in your faith. I don't know if you're a believer, but that doesn't matter. I want you to stay strong in your faith. I want you to leave this at God's feet. I am going to add you to every single prayer group, every single church. I listen to many pastors in the evening that one of the pastors had Maddie accounted for all 50 states in the United States on a prayer list, even Canada, Africa, everywhere. I am going to add you to that prayer list, and I'm going to see if we can get all 50 states accounted for. I will be praying for you as well. But I will tell you this. You keep your faith strong, and you know that God has got you in his hands, because God is the Almighty and he is the one that will oversee everything. When I was in my darkest days and they told me my daughter had 2 to 6 months to live, and let me tell you, she had a very rare cancer that only 10% of people in the Cancer Society have, which is a SMARCA A4. They told us that that chemo was not going to work, that per the clinical trials that we would either go to MD Anderson in Texas or Nashville. You know, our life was in an uproar. We didn't know where we were going. When in fact, they did 2 chemo treatments. They came back, they did a scan, and guess what, guys? The largest tumor was completely gone. So chemo did work. These doctors will scare you. They will tell you things, but God oversees everything. God is our ultimate healer. So you leave your faith in God. My daughter rang the bell 2 weeks ago on Wednesday. She lost all of her hair. It's been a very, very hard road, but I'm going to tell you, God will heal you. He will heal you. And you just remember that. And if you ever need to reach out or you need someone to talk to me, please add me on here. Please call me. I will pray with you. I will be there every step of the way. And I'm going to get a prayer chain started for you. And God's going to see you through this. Be strong. Stay strong in your faith. Leave it at God's feet. He will heal your body. He is our healer. He is our redeemer. He is our everything. And just remember that, because I know what you're going through. I feel your pain, sweetie. I've been there, not knowing what to do, not knowing which way to turn. But she rang that bell, and I tell you, like I told the doctors, he said, I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to tell you. This wasn't supposed to happen like this. And I said, I can tell you it was all God and nothing but God. So, sweetie, please stay strong in your faith and leave it at his feet. Please, I'm begging you.
God bless you, Dan. I'm so happy I met you, man. Honestly, I like this is surreal, guys. Honestly, like this is just like I'm lost for words, man. Like you guys are amazing, man, and God bless your daughter. And you know, Salt is also here battling just a couple boxes below you. And you know, she's like this is just like just what I want to hear and see and do right before the holidays, because I like this is great, man. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. So guys, I'm going to be honest with you. She is here. She's the top box. As you know, she's got 5 children, and they're like, believe it or not, they're not aware of what exactly is going on. So she may have a little bit of difficult actually responding. She is trying to respond in the chat. The chat is obviously going fast. But Dana, man, I'm so happy your friend reached out to you and brought you here, because you just made that light go even brighter now, man. God bless you. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you for the positivity. Wow, man.
Yes, and please reach out to me.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Go ahead.
I've been listening to. I'm right here with my mom. She's here now. You want to say hi, Mom? Hi, everybody.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mom.
For everything.
No, you're welcome. Anything we can do to help, man. Lisa's one of us, guys. So, Mom, you got to understand that when she told me this, I promised her one thing, that we're gonna get through this together, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to help shed the awareness on this, get the support that we need, and God bless you and your family. And it's not never what a mother wants to hear. But obviously, like, there is a lot of positivity in these boxes in this chat. So I told your daughter, I said, now that Chef's done this, I don't want to hear no more that there's no more giving up. It's we're gonna beat this until till God tells us otherwise.
That's
So,
right.
God bless you, Mom. You can reach out to me at any time. I'm not sure if you're TikTok savvy. I can give you my number.
Yeah, I have a TikTok. I have her GoFundMe on my TikTok too.
Awesome. So you just reach out to me at any time. But yeah, man, this is we are overwhelmed, man. And I was just gonna say,
much. Thank you so much. She really deserves and needs all the prayers and help she can get right now.
Yes, and I'm a momist too. And from mom to mom, I was just telling my story. I don't know if you heard it from my daughter.
Yes, you almost made me cry. I'm trying to hold it together. So
Yes, so if you
sorry
ever
about
need
this.
anything, Mom, I can send her my number from mom to mom. I'll be glad to be there for you, pray with you, do whatever I can. I'm definitely going to donate to the GoFundMe and give back because we did a fundraiser for my daughter and we raised almost $20,000 in one day for her to be able to be home.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
God,
Yeah.
so
yes.
just sorry, not to interrupt you, Dana, but there's some comments in the chat, and I gotta catch them before they go.
Oh, no
Guys, if you
worries.
go to my bio, the GoFundMe link is in my bio. So please, morning Nayeli, please, guys, if you can go to my bio, and like I say, guys, every little bit helps. And again, if you cannot help, but you can pray, we love you just as much. But yes, the GoFundMe is definitely in my bio, and my main goal here is to achieve that goal and just to alleviate a lot from, and Dana will tell you, and I'm sure Mom and Elisa will tell you, and as well as Salt, it gets really expensive out there, especially with 5 children and a working husband, and it's
Absolutely.
tough.
And there's so much involved, guys. Like with Maddie, I mean, Maddie didn't have children. She never was able to have children and, had to have that hysterectomy afterwards because it was uterine cancer. But I will tell you, it gets very expensive. Travel, you spend, your days in there, doing your treatments back and forth. It's exhausting. So even meal trains, food for meals, so she doesn't have to cook. And with children, that's going to be, a lot involved in as well. So if you can donate, please donate. I am led to donate. I will donate to the GoFundMe, Chef, and I will do anything, if you ever need anything at all, please reach out to me. If I don't care if it's in the middle of the night and you want to pray, I will pray with you. I will do anything. I'm going to get you on every single prayer list, to all the pastors that I listen to, even at my local church. I am, I'm a very, very godly woman, and I know what God has showed me what he can do through my daughter. So keep your faith strong. That is the biggest thing. Keep your faith strong, keep your word in the book. And lean on him, just cry out to him, because at the end of the day, he is our only healer. And the more prayers that we can get up, the better. So everybody, please just pray, add her to every prayer list that you have. Alyssa, if you ever need anything, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to my daughter. My daughter is here on TikTok. Her name is Madison Slaughter, Slawter. Go follow her story. See the things that she went through, and she's very kind. She will talk to you as well. But someone reached out to me and asked me if I would come over on and give the testimony of Maddie. So there is hope at the end of this dark tunnel, and just keep your head up, sweetie. I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. I love your mom. I'm praying for you, and you will be added to every single prayer list that I have contacts with. Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that so very much. And I
Of
think that's
course.
going to
Yes.
help me
You're
more
awesome,
than
man. That was amazing, Dana. Oh my God, yeah, we all are, guys, and we all are. Like I said, this is the beauty about what this app should be about. Tell a story, shed the positivity, fade out the negativity. And I myself was one to be negative my entire life until I realized, just like that, everything could come crash and burn on you. So there's no time for that no more. It's just be positive, believe in God. Doctors are they're there to help for sure, but at the same time, get your second, third opinion. Alisa, please, we're gonna reach out to Salt. She had, get her ideas and how she went about it. Guys, I see some people in the chat here. No problem. guys, I see some people in the chat here. I just want to let everybody know. So, for those of you asking for a recap, Elisa is one of my followers. She's been following us through our true crime journey here. Invested in the stories that I've covered over the past year and a bit. And she's always, she at one point was coming up in the box, and at one point coming up in the box and giving her take and giving her opinion. And she's really part of this family. And like I said, this literally came from like me asking her to do this. This is the type of person that she is. She didn't even she felt like she didn't want to bother you. And if Steph, I don't mean to bother you. I'm like, yo, you're not bothering me. I want to do this. And long story short, she is a 38-year-old amazing mother of 5 children and an amazing husband. She's been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. At this point, the doctors are saying that there's not much they can do for her. But it doesn't mean because the doctors don't have nothing to do for her. It doesn't mean the man above doesn't have nothing to do, can't help her. Doesn't mean we can't help her. We can't share resources. And we're just here to make these children smile on Christmas morning. Help in whatever possible way that we can. With the GoFundMe page that is posted in my bio. It will stay in my bio till further notice. I have no intentions to remove it. I'm a sore loser, guys. So I really want to hit that $10,000 goal. I promise you that. And that's what's up. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Like I said, we're gonna definitely be going for a little bit longer, for sure. You know what, guys? I said 3:00, but this is going so well. I'm gonna stretch it up even longer, guys. I'm right now. We're going to 3:30 till further notice because I've just been lifted myself through all this positivity, and that's the God's truth. Like it's just amazing, man. It's just like. This shit weighs heavy, and the beautiful people that have come up here and shared their positivity, it's like, yo, I want to keep going, man. This is fueling me right now. So if it's fueling me, I can imagine what it's doing to all you guys.
Is Christine still here?
Sorry, Christine?
Yeah. Alyssa's friend.
I don't know. Is she here? I'm not sure.
I'll just say this quickly and jump down so somebody else can jump up. Sorry. Good morning.
You're good.
Hi, Alyssa. My actual name is Stacy. Everyone knows me as OG. I don't really know you, but I don't care about that. I'm in Australia, and everyone I know over here, I will put you in their prayer list. They say when 2 or more people gather and pray, it's heard. So even if there was a prayer on this live for you, it will be heard. I prayed in the car while I was driving to work for you, and I will continue to pray for you.
Thank you, OG.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much.
If you don't mind me asking, so I don't even know what's going, like the whole history to this, but I will tell you as a mother in the beginning, we were not very happy with the oncologist we had. And I think it's just because we were in panic mode. We wanted everything done right then. So I don't, know exactly what's going on. And we were like wanting to get second opinions, and we were wanting to do this and do that. And then we found out, okay, well, once they found out what it was, it had to go before a tumor board. And it was a tumor board of 8 people, and me being a mom, I freaked out because they told us that, we were going to have to go through clinical trials. So I already had reached out clinical trials in MD Anderson, clinical trials in Nashville. I sent her scans to those doctors as well, who they looked at those scans as well. And they in fact confirmed that it was what the doctor at Levine told us that it was. And, I will tell you, we pretty much were advocates for ourselves. We had to push and push. And, finally we were in the ER one night, and I was like, a doctor by the grace of God came in. I remember her first name is Hannah. And she was like, no, we're not waiting. We're admitting her and we're starting this chemotherapy within the hospital. We're not waiting. We're not waiting for anything. We'll start it through the IV. We're not waiting on the port to get in. And they started it right there, in the hospital, because this had been going on since January. I mean, we were back and forth in the hospitals. They told us it was a cyst on her ovary. They told us it was this. They told us it was that. And until they did the MRI and seen how bad it was, I mean, that was March, oh, well, she's 2 to 6 months to live. So you stay on top of those doctors. If anything, if you have any questions, reach out to me. Is this normal? Is that normal? Reach out to me, and I can even help you as far as if you don't like the oncologist that you're seeing, I can look in your area and I can help you find, another one maybe. But your main priority right now is you need to tell them, okay, if this is what I have and this is where we're going, I want to get treatment started ASAP, and try to get that treatment started as soon as you can, to go ahead and get the ball rolling, and you have to advocate for yourself and do your own research. And I mean, your mom, I'm sure she's going to be on top of it as well. But, that's all myself and Maddie's dad did was, but we ended up sticking with that oncologist, and he was in fact right. And everything other than the whole 2 to 6 months, he ended up being a pretty good doctor. But it's very, very stressful in the beginning. I think once the ball gets rolling on whatever they need to do for you, you'll start understanding more. But, I'm going to hop down. But Alyssa, please reach out to me if you have any questions on anything at all. And, I will help you in any way that you need help. And I will also be here for your mom if she needs a shoulder to cry on as well.
Thank you. I've been actually, this is not the beginning. I've actually been fighting this since July 2023. And your story sounds a lot like mine. I had to advocate for myself through like the whole beginning because I kept getting misdiagnosed. I would go to urgent care because I didn't have a primary care doctor. So I would go to urgent care, and the urgent care doctor, they said it was something else. She told me she was going to give me some, some medicine to help me. And she ended up giving me baby Motrin. So I was like, okay, this doctor doesn't know what she's doing. So I ended up going to the ER, and, the ER, they were just like looking at it like, okay, they knew it was breast cancer, but they didn't know what type because they would do scans and everything. And my type of cancer, you can't, the only way you can detect that it was cancer was through a biopsy or MRI. So if you had a mammogram, it wouldn't show in the mammogram. So in order for me to see a surgeon, I had to get a mammogram, and it was just taking forever, and they were dragging their legs, and I had to call and call and call, and even with the mammogram took forever. So I actually got a hold of somebody. She answered the phone, and I was just trying to find anywhere that did mammograms. So walk-in mammograms. I seen walk-in mammograms, so I called it, and they're like, yeah, but we don't do what is it called, Mama? They didn't do diagnose. They didn't diagnose you. They didn't diagnose you at that where you got the mammogram. And so I said, well, I need somewhere that diagnosed me, or that would diagnose me, because they're thinking that I have inflammatory breast cancer. And so when she heard that, she said, oh no, she said, give me a minute and I'll be right back. She actually hung up on me, but she called me back, and she's like, okay, I need, can you be here tomorrow at this place? And I was like, that's actually the place that I've been calling to, get my mammogram. So I was like, how did you do that? How did you give me an appointment? And she said, Oh, well, I'm the supervisor here, so I know, basically how how um, how bad this cancer is. In other words, I can't think of the word. So she put me in for a mammogram, and she's like, "Oh no," she's like, "If I have to do the mammogram myself, I'll do it." So I went and did the mammogram. Um, this during this whole process, like they've been dragging their feet. I do not like my oncologist, but there's only two oncologists that they have. Since this is so rare, they only have two that actually know about inflammatory breast cancer and that actually work with that with this type of cancer. Um, and so yeah, I don't like my oncologist, and I don't like my radiologist. I feel like she just wants to put me in pain with other stuff. And this journey's
So
been
what area are you, you don't have to say without saying, but what area are you in?
oh, I'm
Like,
in Northern California.
okay. So if I were you, if you Google whatever type of cancer that you have, and you put it in Google and Google the closest oncologist to your area, um, it might be an hour drive. It it might be a little bit. Your story is so similar to Maddie. This is just blowing my
Yeah,
mind that
yeah.
because she went through the same thing. She went to she didn't have a primary care doctor.
And I actually went to the ER, and that's
uh,
how I actually found out that I might have had inflammatory breast cancer, is through the ER doctor I went
Same
to.
as Maddie. Same
Yeah,
as
and
Maddie.
he looked at it and he goes, "Oh, I know you're in extreme pain." And he just looked at it and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You've been having to wait. I had to wait. I think it was like 4 months, mom, or something like that, before they actually seen me or something." And but it was until you were diagnosed stage 4. Yeah, I was diagnosed 2, and then I went to 4 when I seen the my oncologist. But yeah, so the ER doctor was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call the surgeon right away." He was trying to call the surgeon so that they could do like surgery on me. But the surgeon's like, "No, she has." That's when they told him that I have to get a mammogram and do all this other stuff before actually see her. And then when I seen her, she's like, "Yeah, I can't do surgery on you because I think it was already because I was already stage 4." And but she was like still my surgeon for a minute, and then I got my oncologist, and then my oncologist is the one that diagnosed me stage 4. But yeah, it was kind of similar to yours.
Yes, it sounds very similar. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know how insurance works as far as state to state. But I highly recommend that, this is just coming from me. I mean, I highly recommend that you try to get in with an oncologist that might not be very close by, but as soon as possible so you can get your treatment started. I see you guys in the comments saying ivermectin. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people are saying ivermectin, but it can, if she does have to have chemotherapy or radiation, she cannot be taking that while doing treatment. It will affect the treatment.
I'm sorry.
So
Can I just cut you off really fast? I'm sorry. I've already went through 27, or I believe it was like 27 rounds of chemo, and radiation. I've done radiation. So my oncologist told me there's nothing more that they can do, and that's why we're here right now. She gave me that news not too long ago. She just said that there's no more chemo, like no more. There was one more chemo that they could do for me, and then I don't want to talk too loud just because my kids are right here.
right. So is surgery an option?
No, I can't do surgery. Surgery's never been an option because of my stage 4.
I wish you could get to Levine Cancer Institute.
Sorry, Mama, what are you looking for?
Dana, where is that, if you don't mind me asking?
Okay, so Levine Cancer Institute is based out of Charlotte, but there are surrounding Levine Cancer Institutes. And I'm going to tell you what, there are so many oncologists there. Great, great, great. Levine, Duke, MD Anderson, Nashville, um, any of those are, I mean, MD Anderson is known for cancer, any type of cancer, especially rare cancers. They are known to be able to treat stuff like that. So, did they give you an option for immunotherapy for Keytruda? Was that an option?
Yeah, I already did that in the beginning of my. I heard you, Mom. I heard that, or I heard that. I'm sorry, my daughters are over here. Hey, can you guys
Okay.
please?
Yes, MD Anderson is in Houston.
Yeah,
The best.
so I did that after I actually went into remission, and then that's when I started. That's when I started. I'm sorry. That's when it actually came back worse.
Okay. I'm going to do some research. If you can message me, Alyssa, on the side in private, if you can message me your actual diagnosis, I am going to go, I'm going to actually speak to Maddie's oncologist. I'm going to send him a message in her my chart. If you can send me that information, if you don't mind, if you don't feel comfortable, I completely understand that.
Okay. Yeah. No. No
Yeah.
problem.
And I'm going to see what I can find out on my end for you and your mom. So just message me that, and then I'll send a message in her my chart with your diagnosis, and just see if he can recommend or tell me, some information on it, and recommend an oncologist. And you said you're in Cali, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just send me the information, and I'm going to get that out to him. I'm going to also get that out to my contact at MD Anderson and my contact at Nashville Clinical Trials, Melissa, the nurse that I was talking to there. I will get that information over to them. And when they send me that information back, I will screenshot it and send it to you, because God has got this on my heart. I won't. We're gonna take care of this. We're gonna.
And that way we can get it started, or
Yes, for sure. But I will be praying for you. If you guys don't mind, I wanna leave out off the panel in a prayer for Alyssa and her family.
no,
Um,
thank you.
and
Absolutely.
then I'm gonna hop down. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today with heavy hearts. Lord, I want to lift Alyssa and her family up today. Lord, I ask that you will lead, guide, and direct her and her family. I ask that you will lead, guide, and direct the medical team that is overseeing her. Lord, we know that you are the almighty healer, redeemer, and we know what you can do in situations like this. Lord, I pray that you will heal her from the top of her head to the bottom of her toes. Lord, just touch her. Be with her during these hard times. Let her know that you are near the brokenhearted. You are the healer, and that you can heal her.
Chef, do you mind playing that other song that I sent you?
Thank
Yeah, I just
you.
want to get through because I know Sarah Sue. Sarah Sue
I'm
was.
sorry. I had a phone call incoming. My kids were calling, but sorry about that. Kind
You're
of
fine.
interrupted the prayer. But God's got you, Alyssa. I'll start as soon as I hang up. I'm going to go ahead and start adding you to these prayer lists. Chef, I'm going to go to your bio. God's led it
Yes,
to my heart to donate.
and I really
And
want to first and foremost thank your friend, your follower who brought you here. God bless you. Thank you
yep,
for all this inspiring stuff. And I can just, guys, I'll be honest, I could even hear it in her tone of voice from when we first started this about an hour and a bit ago till now. The prayers and the positivity's already working. I really do believe that. So, you definitely are a godsend. Your daughter's story is just going to continue to inspire and make everybody else help everybody else through their journeys. But God bless you. I'm so glad you came in my live yesterday and today you're here with this positive stuff, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
of course. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And just everybody, just please keep praying. God's got this. Okay.
Appreciate you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much, Dada.
Yep. And if you need anything, Alyssa, please reach out. I'm going to get started on this Monday
Yeah.
morning as soon as the doctors are back in the office.
Oh,
Okay.
trust me, I'm gonna
Okay,
I'm gonna
thank
be
you.
messaging her and be like, yo, you better be you better
Yes.
be getting these contacts. But
Yes. And please, Alyssa, go follow my daughter, Madison. You'll see her all over my TikTok, and her story all over my TikTok. And she's a very sweet soul and she's young and, she would be glad to talk to you as well. But we got this. God's got this, and stay strong in your faith. Okay. I love each and every one of y'all,
God
and y'all
bless you
have a
guys. Love you too, man. I
God bless
appreciate
you.
you.
Thank
God
Thank
bless
you.
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 Thank you. I
Bye
know,
bye.
Joe. I definitely want to hear Joe speak too because I know her story is going to be. She's definitely one who's gone through it. I just want to, Sarah Sue, are you there? Did you want to add something, or are you just
Yes.
here for the beautiful support that I know you usually give?
Well, yeah, that too. I just like the hot boxes, so I just wanted to be
Oh,
in here.
sure.
Anyway, so I need attention all the time. No, I just wanted to know if I could say a prayer for everybody, if that'd
Absolutely,
be
of
okay.
course.
Okay.